In a world obsessed with flashy success and instant admiration, true power often grows in silence and humility. This motivational story of proud flowers and the quiet aloe vera teaches us that outer beauty fades, but inner strength and usefulness endure forever. Especially for students, it shows how patience, consistency, and silent resilience turn challenges into lasting victory. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled between green hills, there stood a beautiful garden that bloomed with joy every morning. It was filled with the most stunning flowers, roses in deep reds and pinks, jasmine with its delicate white stars, marigolds glowing like golden suns, and many others. Their petals shimmered in the sunlight, and their sweet fragrances filled the air, drawing butterflies, bees, and villagers from near and far. But among these proud blossoms stood one quiet plant, the aloe vera. It was plain, with thick green spikes and no colorful petals or sweet perfume. The villagers barely noticed it. It grew silently in a corner, uncomplaining and steady. The beautiful flowers felt very proud of themselves. They would sway in the breeze and boast loudly to one another. One day they turned their attention to the aloe vera and began to insult and mock it. The rose, with its velvety petals proudly unfurled, came forward first and said, "Look at how beautiful I am with my soft petals and rich fragrance. People love me so much. They pick me especially during marriages and festivals to make garlands and bouquets. What are you? Just a spiky green thing no one cares about." Next came the jasmine, its tiny white flowers twinkling. It admired itself and declared, "Look at me. I don't even have bright-colored petals, yet people love me for my heavenly fragrance. They use me in perfumes and prayers. But you, aloe vera, you have nothing to offer." Then the marigold, bright and bold, joined in. "See my golden orange petals shining like the sun? I am used in every celebration, in puja. Everyone admires my beauty and cheer. You just sit there silent and useless. Why don't you go hide somewhere?" The other flowers laughed and joined the teasing, calling the aloe vera plain, boring, and good for nothing. But the aloe vera stayed completely silent. It did not argue. It did not fight back. It simply stood tall, its roots deep in the soil, storing strength quietly within its leaves. Days turned into weeks, and life in the garden went on as usual. Then, one hot summer, a terrible drought struck the village. The skies remained clear and merciless. The gardener tried his best, but soon there was no water left to supply. The soil cracked, the streams dried up, and the once proud flowers began to suffer. Day by day, their beautiful petals started falling off. The rose's vibrant colors faded to brown. The jasmine's fragrance disappeared as its flowers withered. The marigold drooped sadly, its golden shine gone. They all hung their heads in despair, crying, "What happened to our beauty? Why are we dying like this?" But through it all, the aloe vera remained fresh and strong. Its thick leaves stayed plump and green, untouched by the drought. It had quietly stored water and life deep inside itself from the rains of better days. Seeing the flowers struggling, the aloe vera finally spoke in a calm, kind voice. "Now your beautiful petals are falling off. Day by day you are drying out. But this drought has not affected me. People may admire your looks for a short time, but they come to me whenever they fall sick, for healing burns, cuts, stomach troubles, or even to drink my juice for strength. I may not be flashy, but I endure and help quietly." The flowers hung their heads lower, ashamed. The gardener's young daughter, who was a school student preparing for her final exams, had watched everything. She gently touched the aloe vera, broke off a small leaf, and used its cool gel to soothe a sunburn on her arm. As the gel worked its magic, she smiled and whispered, "You have taught me something important, dear aloe vera. Just like you stay strong and silent even when others mock you, I want to face my studies the same way. No more showing off my grades to friends or getting upset when others tease me for studying quietly. I will store knowledge deep inside, stay consistent every day, and help my classmates when they struggle with tough lessons. Your character shows me that real success isn't about loud praise or quick attention. It's about inner strength, patience, and being useful to others even when no one notices. You motivate me to be a student who endures exams, pressure, and competition without complaining, because true growth happens in silence. From that day on, the garden learned a beautiful lesson. The flowers began to respect the aloe vera, and together they waited for the rains to return. The aloe vera continued its silent work, strong, humble, and always ready to heal. Moral of the story: outer beauty and praise may feel wonderful, but they can fade in the face of life's storms. True strength lies in quiet resilience, inner goodness, and the ability to help others even when no one is watching. Just like the aloe vera, students who stay focused, patient, and helpful in silence will bloom into their strongest selves when challenges come. Motivational quote: beauty is temporary, but character and usefulness last forever. Bloom where you are planted, not for applause, but for purpose.
Please like the video and subscribe to more inspiring videos. Thank you, my friends. See you soon in the next video.